The Oregon Ducks this year were primarily known for their dominance on offense as they made their way through the competition to become a top 10 ranked team. Their defense shouldn't be underrated, though, thanks to players like Khyree Jackson, the stud cornerback who stands tall above many of the other secondary players in this class, physically and metaphorically. This is his 2-minute drill. If you're looking for size and length in your cornerbacks, Khyree Jackson might be the very best. Jackson came in at almost 6'4" and measured in with arms almost 33 inches long. He used his size and length well throughout his college career too, being very willing to go up for a ball and limit the opposing receiver's catch radius to make every contested play a deep challenge. His physical nature also extends to the release point, where receivers find it difficult to get space early on in the route if Jackson can get in their chest. Jackson is also no slouch in run defense. The Oregon Duck moves downhill in a hurry and uses his impressive length to wrap up ball carriers who dare to bounce the run to his side of the field. I was very impressed by his instincts in general. He knows when to pull the trigger and move down to defend the run and is well versed in recognizing the route that's going to be run and keeping pace with it. His speed should not be understated either. He moves very well for a 6'4" corner, putting up a 4.5 number at the combine. The issue I have with Jackson is more in regards to his lateral movement. A lot of his cuts and breaks are choppy and out of control. I don't entirely feel comfortable letting him go against top-end receivers in the NFL after his Washington games, where he just could not man up to their marquee receiving trio because they ran better routes than he could keep up with. He does not play up to his level of competition consistently in terms of mirroring the route, and that makes me uncomfortable. I also see issues with his control in the run defense game. His angles are just a little unrefined and can result in him making huge whiffs on the sideline. Plus, the guy's 24, very old for someone who I would consider to be a developmental project coming out into the NFL. By the time you get his technical inefficiencies ironed out, he'll be on the back end of most players' ages. For a player comparison, I think Khyree Jackson compares well to Joshua Williams. Both Williams and Jackson were developmental projects coming out with great size and length plus solid athleticism, but were messy when it came to leverage and route coverage. Williams has been put in a good space to succeed as a CB2, and Khyree could very well do the same. I think Khyree Jackson grades out as an early day 3 pick. He's got incredible traits to work with, but his lack of refined technique, combined with his age and 3 school transfers, gives me pause about taking him in day 1 or 2. Jackson should go to a team with an aging room looking for someone to put in work in the rotation before becoming an alpha. And that's the 2-minute drill.